I don't know, y'all. This is a little bit surprising and a little bit interesting. I'm going to share it with you. I'm curious what all you guys think. Manu Raju of CNN, chief congressional correspondent, tweeted this the other day. So there's a new poll. Quote, overall, 47% of Republicans and Republican-leaning registered voters say Trump is their first choice for the party's nomination for president, down from 53% in a May CNN poll. Favorability among GOP voters also dips from 77% in May to 67% now. So remember, this is among Republican voters. There's been a 10-point drop in a month. 10 points in a month. Okay. And as I said, it went from 53% in May, who say their first choice is Trump, down to 47. Now, that's not that big of, I mean, that's what, 6-point difference, right? It's not that big of a difference. But this is the first time I've seen the numbers go in the other direction. So look, we talked about it early on. When the first indictment of Trump happened, what was the reaction? The reaction was the base loved him more. His numbers went up with the base. But his numbers in a general election went down. That was the trend. And so the speculation after the second indictment, or the new 37 crimes, the speculation after this was like, we're probably going to see a similar thing. He could go up a little bit with the primary voters and go down a little bit in the general. But if anything, right now, what we're seeing is he sort of dipped a little bit even among the primary voters. Now, nothing to write home about yet because he's still number one by a mile, right? Having 47% in the Republican primary still means, you know, DeSantis is 30 points behind him, right? So it's nothing to write home about, but it is the first time we've seen it go in the other direction in a long time. I got one more for you. New CNN poll, Trump's national favorable rating is 33%, which is down 4 points since May. His national favorable rating is only 33%. He rates at 71% with Republicans, 23% with independents. This is a different poll, by the way. Let me repeat that. 23% with independents. Just to be clear, Biden's numbers are also horrible nationally. He's at about exactly what Trump is at with his national favorable rating. But 23% for Trump with independents. I don't want to get out over my skis here too much, but look, the evidence is continuing to point in this direction. In a general, I don't see how he can win a general, man. Even against Joe Biden's carcass, I don't see how he can win a general. He is just kryptonite to centrists, to moderates, to swing voters, to independents. I mean, they just have no interest in him whatsoever in a general election. So for the first time in a long time, there's a little bit of a slip in the Republican primary support for him. Little bit, not a lot, just a little. But it happened, right? It's not totally statistically insignificant. But again, in the general, he's even more screwed than Biden, right? I don't know. I know Biden's favorable number is about exactly the same as Trump. I don't know Biden's support with independents, but I would guess it's more than 23%. I mean, you guys tell me, post it in the comment section below, any recent poll on his number with independents. I would guess he's at least at like 30 or 35, right? Which is higher than 23. So, I mean, we're really splitting hairs here because they're both terrible in their own unique and special ways. But this is the first time we've seen those numbers go in the other direction with Trump. It is. So that's worth something, man. I don't know what. I don't know how far I'd take it, but it's certainly noteworthy, and that's why I wanted to share with you. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.